All right, we're here post-match with Wittenberg University head coach Paco Labrador, along with players Karen Wildeman and Maddie Fisher. Congrats on the win. Coach, if you just want to start us off with a few thoughts and an opening statement.
Yeah, well, first off, we're just very excited to be at Otterbein. So it was really nice. We had a nice crowd, and knowing the environment really well, I think it's a great host. It's a great place, and we really felt like we got to know the gym in the last couple of days. We've played here a few times, obviously, over the course of their careers too. So it's about as close to home as we could feel, and it's a great place to play. The match was a good start for us. The first match of the NCAA tournament is always sort of you're just trying to get into the mode of postseason play, and you never know how things are going to feel. I mean, the gym was a little bit cold, and but our crowd came in, and it started feeling a little bit more like an actual tournament. And I thought Wittenberg played very well. I thought that Penn St Behrend also came out with a good game plan, and we could see some of the things that they were trying to do, and it was a good first round for us.
Karen, 31 assists, 7 kills. I don't think you had an error. Just talk about what was working so well offensively.
We practiced a lot coming into the game. They were playing a different type of defense, so like seeing where my dumps would go, and it worked out pretty well. They were pretty scrappy. They got a lot of touches on my dumps, but it was a pretty good game plan. Thanks, Paco.
You're welcome.
You got the NCAA Player of the Year over here on this side. What's it like having her at your disposal?
Oh, it's awesome. I lived with Maddie over the summer, so we played a lot of volleyball over the summer, and it's really fun. Whenever she gets a kill, we just kind of point at each other. So it's a pretty good connection we have there.
Maddie, kind of building off what Paco said about, first match in the NCAA tournament, kind of a different season, getting this one under your belt. What's this kind of feel like, just being in the postseason, just the camaraderie of it?
The postseason is like a different feel, and it's pretty nice to be here at Otterbein. It's a great campus, and it's a great gym. You got those loud, big acoustics, so it's really fun. You can get super hyped up. I think our team does a pretty good job getting excited. We had a pass and serve this morning for like 25 minutes, and we were all screaming and yelling and running around. We got to know the gym. It's pretty fun. Like Paco said, Penn State came out with a really good game plan for us, and they really challenged our hitters and our defense. And it was a fun game. The postseason vibes are always good. It's always building and excitement, and we just live for the postseason. So it's been fun.
Jump in at all?
Yeah, so first for Coach, obviously not going up to Calvin here right off the bat this year. Talk about we're able to come right up the road. What did that change for you guys during practice this week, and what was the game plan going into this game?
Well, the big difference for our practice is this is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday regional, which means that we got a full practice on Wednesday. Normally we don't get that full practice Wednesday. We're usually already at the host site trying to do some sort of 55-minute practice. So it gave us an extra day to prep, and knowing that all the teams in this regional, I think that's a very evenly seeded regional, to where I think Brockport and Juniata was a fairly competitive match early, and I think that could have gone either way. And as these matches go on, Cabrini's got their regional freshman of the year on that team, and so Otterbein's going to have a fun time with them. And so the extra day, I think, did help us sort of prep a little bit more for a lot of the different things we're going to see. A lot of fast teams running a lot of fast offenses here, and so it's a really good regional.
For Maddie, obviously 4 years, 4 NCAA tournaments, Player of the Year this year. It's been one heck of a run for you. Juniata's always kind of snuck in there somewhere. Now you meet him here tomorrow, kind of looking ahead a little bit. What do you know about Juniata, and what are you excited about for tomorrow?
Well, Juniata is obviously a very good team. They always bring a lot of competition, and they always have a very good game plan. They're ready for what we're going to try and bring tomorrow. And playing Juniata is always fun because they are a good team, and it's fun. Like, playing competitive volleyball is one of the things I like about our team. Is like, we love it. We love stuff blocks. We love people that challenge our hitters and our setters and our defenders. I think Juniata is going to do a great job of that. So we're all pretty excited to go play them tomorrow.
Last question I have. Russell wants to jump in. 15-8 here in the second set, and Paco, I have to ask you. You looked down at your bench and you said Fisher friends, not food, right there in the middle of the second set.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, there was some comment that was made on the court about what we should be doing, and the way they said it was very much like, we do this, not this, and it just totally sounded like a quote from a kid's movie. So yeah, I think it's Finding Nemo, if you want to be specific about it. And so I just had to bring out my Finding Nemo quotes. It really does help the team a lot when I quote Disney movies.
Disney movie quotes are always on point.
Last thing real quick, Maddie 9 kills, Aubrey Cox 8, Taylor Brown 7, Karen 7, Kennedy Schmidt 6. Just talk about the balance of of this team and how that's going to come in, as of importance going forward?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you look at those numbers, and the stat line shows the kill, and then it shows the hitter to the left, and you got a bunch of names there, and the most important names on this entire stat sheet are number 1 Madison Monger, number 20 Taylor Jans, and number 3 Taylor Brown. Because without those 3 players who are putting the ball in a place where Karen can run her offense, none of those people get those numbers. And so it does look good for, to see Maddie hitting 400 and to see Aubrey hitting 300. But the truth of the matter is none of that's possible without our first ball takers. And I think our primary passer is really up to task tonight. Making Karen's life really easy. I mean, especially when you look at Karen's numbers, you can't do that unless the ball's in a place where she feels comfortable. So really proud of our backcourt tonight.
Cool.
Just a couple quick things for the players. Speak to a little bit to the atmosphere. You had a lot of support from Tiger fans tonight. It was definitely noticeable. How much do you enjoy that as players when you come to a neutral site to have that type of support? I'm sure you've had it all season, but just for it to continue. And then, Coach, you talked about some adjustments with Friday, Saturday, Sunday. With all your experience, what is key for your team over the next 15 hours or so that isn't done on the court that will help you tomorrow when you go into your next match?
Sure. Why don't you guys talk about the fans?
Well, in all of my 4 years playing here, the parents and the fan base that we bring in has been amazing. A lot of our support is from all of those people, and we couldn't play in that atmosphere, and it wouldn't have been as much fun without them. So we are very grateful for all those people that come out here. And it is nice that we're only about an hour away from Wittenberg, but to still have that kind of crowd there is awesome.
Yeah, we got the women's basketball team here tonight, so that was really fun for them to come.
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah.
And actually, the city of Columbus is a place where a lot of our alums end up migrating, and so we had a lot of alums, a lot of ex-players, a lot of people that are just from the area that are nearby that heard that the game's going on and could take a half day or sneak out and come watch some volleyball. So it was very cool to see that much support, and shout out to Tiger Basketball for coming out. Really appreciate that.
Cool.
And then the next 15 hours, it is one of the things that we talk about all season long is that when you get to postseason play, the way the format is of our tournament, you have to be good at a short turnaround. And we train short turnarounds all season long, knowing that we're going to have to install what we're planning on doing between now and 2 o'clock tomorrow,
2:30.
2:30. Yeah, so we really don't have a whole lot of time to turn around a game plan. And then the recovery is important. So nutrition, we're gonna get these guys some food right away here, and then the rest in the hotel room. We really do consider this a business trip. So there's we're gonna have some meetings, and we're gonna do a lot of scouting report type stuff when we get back to the hotel room. And then tomorrow morning we get a 55-minute practice to try to figure out how to beat Juniata. But the truth of the matter is it's quick. You have very little time to prepare, but we do this all season just for this moment, so I think we're pretty ready for that.
Cool. All right, well, thanks, guys, for the time, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you for the
Thank
invite.
you.